What's up, everybody? It's your boy King Hussle. Yes, it's the best money and credit channel on YouTube. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell. So whenever I drop new sauce, new lessons, new methods, and giveaways, you'll be the first one to be notified. You'll be the first one to know what's going on, and hey, you might be the first one to win something for free. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell on all the YouTube channels. I'm talking this one right here, King Hussle. King Hussle X1M, no rags, just riches. King Hussle Crazy Reactions, the Hussle family, turn motivation into means. Dog pound exotic pups, goosebumps horror stories, sleeping with the rain, Milwaukee made King Hussle 2.0, and King Hussle Live. Also, make sure y'all follow me on all my social media platforms. All y'all gotta do is get the title on every video. Once you get the title on every video, at the bottom of the description, all my social media links will pop up. Alright, got a lot of fake King Hussle pages out there, so please get a FaceTime verification call or a video. Make sure you see this face. Make sure you are doing legit business and you are getting what you paid for, alright? And before we get anything started, this is all educational purposes only, not telling anybody to do anything. So let's get this thing started. What to do, my real King Hussle fans, supporters, subscribers, my real Hussle Nation Empire family members. And we are back at it again with the gems. I'm back at it again with the sauce. You know I'm back at it again with the information that's going to turn you into a boss. So you're tired of being a zero, you ready to be a family hero? Listen up, take a seat, get your notepad, get your pen, get whatever that you need to win, because I promise you this information, this bank that I'm finna give you, is gonna give you the bag, alright, with just your signature. Now, a lot of people know about these different loan programs. A lot of people know about signature loans, no doc loans, veteran loans, different type of loan programs. This bank will give you a $40,000 bad credit personal loan with just your signature. This bank is called InTouch Credit Union. Now, we all know, I've been explaining this for a long time now, we all know that credit unions and smaller banks are here to help the people. Smaller banks and credit unions are here to help the smaller people. So with that being said, smaller banks and credit unions will help people with bad credit get loans and funding that they need. Now, when it comes to bad credit, a lot of people don't understand that when you're getting loans, credit cards, and lines of credit, there is an APR on that, which means that's the money that the bank is going to be making back off of you. So you might get a $50,000 loan, but be paying back almost $70,000 when it's all said and done. And depending on your credit score, this is what determines the amount of how much you be paying back in your APR, your annual percentage rate. The lower the APR, the less you'll be paying. The higher the APR, the more you'll be paying. So, InTouch Credit Union will give you a $40,000 personal bad credit signature loan with just your signature. So how do you get approved for this $40,000 personal loan with just your signature? So first off, you need to be a member with this bank. You don't have to be a member, but if you are a member with this bank, it'll give you a better chance of getting approved for this loan. Now, when it comes to getting any loans, credit cards, or lines of credit, a lot of people don't understand what goes behind getting approved for a loan, credit card, or line of credit. It is not your credit score to get you approved for any type of loan, credit card, or line of credit. It is the three major key factors on your credit report: your payment history, your debt, and your age on your credit report, plus how much money do you make, so your debt to income ratio. So with that being said, a lot of people out there don't get approved for loans because of the debt on their credit reports, the debt, the income, and the payment history. Banks, lenders, and groups want to see that you can manage money, basically, because they're not going to give you a loan or credit card. They're not going to give you any money, and you can't show on paper or on your credit profile that you've been managing money, and the X amount of money at that. A lot of people feel like having a low number of debt, low debt, like $4,000, $5,000, $10,000 in debt on their credit report is good. A lot of people don't want that. A lot of people are scared of that. A lot of people don't want to owe anybody. Well, when it comes to getting funding, getting loans, getting credit cards, and lines of credit, you need that. You need to be able to show these banks, lenders, and groups that you can manage money. So, with that being said, you need at least 5 primary trade lines on your credit report. And these 5 primary trade lines is literally what the average American has on their credit report to survive in life. Line of credit, revolving, trade line, installment, auto, and mortgage. These 5 primary trade lines are what the average American and what you need to be considered for any type of loan, credit card, or line of credit. Now, for traditional loans, you need W-2s, bank statements, and W-2s, bank statements, and pay stubs to get a traditional loan with any bank. a lot of people don't have jobs, and having a job allows you to have W-2s and bank statements and pay stubs. But there are a lot of people who are self-employed or 1099 contractors who work for themselves. And this can also be documented and help you get a loan, credit card, and line of credit. Now, let's get to the debt. Now, a lot of people are like, hey, Hussle, I got a 700 credit score and I still got denied. Hey, Hussle, I got this 650 or blah, 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 blah. What's your debt? How much debt do you have being reported on your credit report? You got 3 FICOs, TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. Every collection on your credit report does not report to all 3. Some accounts might report to Experian. Some accounts might report to Equifax. Some reports might report to TransUnion. But it's all calculated and added up to one overall debt. And that's your debt that's your overall debt on your credit report. So, some people might have student loans. Some people might have auto loans. Some people might got mortgage loans. Some people might. Everybody credit report is not the same. Everybody credit situation is not the same. So with that being said, you can't base your results off somebody else's results because you guys don't have the same credit profile or the same credit situation going on. You can't get mad because somebody else got approved for a loan and you didn't. Y'all are not the same person. Y'all don't have the same thing going on this world and life. So you can't base your results off the next person. So just because you didn't get approved doesn't mean the next person didn't get approved. So for my people out there that's not really following the instructions or really listening to what I'm saying, they just skipping through the video trying to get to certain points, that's one of the problems right there. Because I'm telling you guys from top to bottom how to get approved for these loans, what they're looking for as far as debt, payment history, and age, and y'all not listening to me when I'm saying that, and y'all skipping that, and y'all got $4,000 in debt trying to get a $40,000 loan, $50,000 loan. You are not showing that you can manage money, so they're not going to approve you. See, a lot of people might have accounts from the past that they paid off. They got them a good credit score, and they paid it off, so it's no longer reported on their credit report. You have to consistently be reporting debt on your credit report in order to be able to get loans, credit cards, and lines of credit. They don't care about the old accounts that you paid off. Every day it's a new day. Every day it's a new situation. You probably was rich back then. Now you in a different situation where you can't. Every day is a new day. And that's how these banks, lenders, and groups look at it. They don't care about none of that, what you did in the past. They care about what you're doing now. So, 5 primary trade lines, and you need at least 2 credit cards. So there's a lot of sites out there that will allow you to buy trade lines to report to your credit report as primary trade lines, and these trade lines are what you need. For example, Unique Primary Trade Lines. They have all 5 primary trade lines that you need to add to your credit report to get approved for loans. They have almost up to $450,000, $500,000 in primary trade lines that you can buy in package deals to report to your credit report that will help you out. Now, there are also other trade line places that you can go to get loans. Now, we got to understand this also. There are 2 different types of trade lines. You got primary trade lines, you got credit builder trade lines. These trade lines do not affect your credit score in the same way. Now, credit builder trade lines, these trade lines are basically savings accounts. So let's say I get me a $10,000 credit builder trade line. I'm going to be paying monthly on this trade line, and it's going to go into a savings account. And once I have paid off $10,000 or put $10,000 into this account, it's going to unlock, and I'm going to get the $10,000 back. And it's going to report on my credit report as a primary trade line, and I'm making payments on this primary trade lines on time each month. So that's what credit builder trade lines are. Now, primary trade lines are accounts that are primarily in your name that if you do not make a payment on that month, it's going to impact on your credit score negatively. So, mortgage loans, auto loans, payday loans, installment loans, credit cards. These things impact your credit score, your credit profile, because it's primary trade lines. These trade lines are primarily in your name, and that's why they're impacting your credit score. So, what you want to do is you want to boost the debt payment history on your credit report. Now, also remember this. The age also matters. Now, it's a lot of people out there that was paying for credit cleaning and credit repair, having all these people mail in letters and dispute all these accounts to get all these accounts off your credit report, that's taking away the age on your credit report. That's taking away the payment history on your credit report. It's taking away a lot of key factors that you need on your credit report in order to get approved for loans, credit cards, and lines of credit. When it comes to the debt on your credit report, you got good debt and you got bad debt. So that overall debt that you have on your credit report is bad debt because you have not been paying on these accounts. Once you add trade lines to your credit report, like I said, everything is calculated to one overall number. Once you add trade lines, your bad debt is going to go to good debt because you're going to be making payments on those trade lines that's adding up to the debt that you already had. So creditstrong.com has $10,000 worth of trade lines, installment trade lines that you can get. Magnum Credit has up to $30,000 in trade lines that you can get. Then you got the places like Self, the Avas, and the Kickoffs. These can report certain accounts that will report to your credit report as primary trade lines. Then you got the trade line supply. Now this trade line supply is AU accounts. AU accounts are authorized user accounts. And authorized user accounts are credit card accounts that you can buy to report to your credit report. You won't physically get the card, but it will report to your credit report as if you do have the card and you're making payments on time each month for your line of credit, aka your credit card. So they have accounts from $1,000 all the way up to $100,000. So let me break it down to you. So let's say you're somebody with low debt, $4,000, $5,000 in debt right now. All right, cool. And also understand and know this: when it comes to cleaning credit, building credit, trade lines, and all these type of things, they are not free. The better the trade line, the more it's going to cost. So when people be thinking credit repair is just free, you can get these free trade lines and free. Everybody always looking for something for nothing, and it's not going to happen. It's not going to work like that. Y'all be wanting $100,000 auto primary trade lines for free. No, you got to pay for that. Like those be like thousands of dollars, like hundreds of dollars. Like, so understand, and it takes the person time to add them to your credit report. Got to mail in letters, got to do this and do that. Y'all be thinking credit repair is overnight, and it's not. Everybody's credit situation is not the same, so you got to always remember that. So also remember that when you buy trade lines, most of them have post dates. So if you add the trade line at the right time, it'll post faster, and you'll start getting the leverage off that trade line faster. But if you post it at the wrong time, it may take you 30 days for it to post. So also remember that when you get trade lines of credit, anything like that. All right. So let's get back to it. So let's say you're somebody with $5,000 in debt. You just got $5,000 being reported on your credit report in debt, right? Okay, so now you got to go add trade lines because you're not gonna get approved for no bag with no $5,000 in debt being reported on your trade line. So what you want to do is, okay, trade line supply. Creditstrong.com, $10,000. Magnum Credit, $30,000. So now you got $35,000 in debt being reported, right? Then you got those credit builder credit union, those credit unions that give credit builder loans. So Insight Credit Union give you a $5,000 credit builder loan. Bank of America will give you a $5,000 credit bad credit builder loan. DCU will give you $2,500. Credit Ninja will give you $5,000. Like, these places will give you credit builder loans to report to your credit report, and some of them actually give you the loan, like you get the money. It's not a credit builder account. So let's say $10,000 right there. So now you have roughly $45,000, right? Then you got like I said, the other sites, your Avas, Selfs, the Kickoffs that you can add to report certain accounts. Then you got the unique primary trade lines where you can buy these trade lines, all 5 primary trade lines. So that could boost you anywhere from $250,000 to $500,000 in trade lines. Trade lines with Gamble is sold out right now. We did maxed out all of them trade lines, but they also have good trade lines over there at a cheaper price. Once you get these trade lines, you want to have over $100,000 in debt being reported on your credit report. You want to have over $100,000, because having over $100,000 in debt being reported on your credit report and you showing that you can pay it down and manage it is what the banks, lenders, and groups want to see. You showing that you are not managing any money, are not making any payments, don't have a large amount of debt. They don't want to see that. They gonna look at that and be like, well, nah, we're not finna deal with that. Because also, a lot of people are looking for major business funding. A lot of people are trying to start their businesses and get funding for their business. Understand this also. When it comes to business funding, the people who utilize their personal credit as personal guarantors towards their business are people who already have good credit, which means they can start their LLC today, do everything that they need to do, and by a couple of days, they can start getting major funding using their personal credit. Now, for the people who have bad credit and want to get business loans, your best bet is to build your business credit from the ground up. Do not worry about your personal credit, because at the end of the day, your personal credit really means nothing, because in the real world, nobody is using personal credit. Everybody is using business credit, because it's the leverage with business credit is way easier and way better when it comes to getting loans, credit cards, and lines of credit, loopholes, and just knowing credit and business credit and knowing how to utilize it will help you in life. Because everything on the personal side is for emergency purposes. Everything on the business side is for business purposes. Which means everything on the business side is meant to be spent. Everything on the personal side is for emergency purposes. Man, get me from behind this janky car. Alright, boom. So, adding trade lines, adding debt, payment history, and keeping the age on your credit report will help you get approved for loans. Business credit is so easy to build and establish on its own. Net 30s. So let me just break it down to you guys right here, because they also have InTouch Credit Union also has business loans that you can get $50,000 no doc loans too. And like I told you guys before, also 9 times out of 10, a bank or on a website is not going to promote a no doc loan, or they're going to promote traditional loans. Now, sometimes you might find them on there, like traditional, like InTouch Credit Union. You will see they are promoting the signature personal loan for $40,000 on their site. They're promoting these things, but not all the time where you see it. So 9 times out of 10, you either got to call or go into the branch to get approved. If you are applying for loans over the line, it's going to be 9 times out of 10, it's going to be a traditional loan. So always remember that when it comes to you doing these applications and stuff like that. It's always better to apply online. So, and then also, it's always better to apply on the phone or in person, because these loan officers, let me tell you about these loan officers. I keep trying to tell y'all, at the end of the day, all these people who are handling the loans and everything are human beings, are regular people just like you and me. So, they will help you get approved for the loan. Meaning, if some numbers are off or anything like that, and it could be, they're going to help you make it right. Put it like that. Trust me, I know. So, what I'm telling you guys, with these credit unions and smaller banks, go to them, because they are going to help you. I'm trying to tell you, they want your business. They're trying to build that bank's debt so more people can owe them money, so they can always be getting money back and making money. Like, people don't understand how business really works. Like, if people really understood how business really worked and what's really going on in the business world, y'all outlets on life and business would be 100% completely different. Because at the end of the day, all these businesses and all these companies are being ran by human beings, regular people, no special nothing, and everybody is human. You can't predict what somebody will do. Like, if them pushing through loans get them a commission, they're gonna do what they gotta do to push that loan through or get you approved. And this is what people be making it seem like getting loans and credit cards and lines of credit is the hardest thing in life to do. No, you just haven't positioned yourself in life to be able to get one. Like, everybody in the world is not broke. Everybody in the world is not millionaires, but there's people in the world who are well off. Like, they they put themselves in a position to be able to do what they want to do and need to do and not have to worry about certain things. They're not millionaires, but they can do what they need to do. And there's people who are every day trying to figure out how they gonna eat, how they gonna get the next dollar, how they gonna do this, how they gonna do that, which is hindering them from doing anything in life. And then they play the victim and complain, and no, stop that. It don't work like that, because it's easy to get anything and everything that you want in life. If one person is doing it, if the whole world is doing it, anybody can do it. It's just a lot of people are lazy, are not willing to put in the time, the grind, the effort to make it happen. And that's a personal problem. So when people be like, oh, you can't do this, oh, you can't do that. No, you can't do that, oh, you can't do that. But other people are doing this and doing that, and they're making a lot of money off of it, and they're getting rich off of it. All right, so when an InTouch InTouch Credit Union is giving personal loans with just your signature up to $40,000, make sure you guys go tap in with them. Make sure you guys, I don't know, messed up my hat. Make sure you guys go tap in with them. Make sure you guys go sign up. Make sure you guys are actually following, and also make sure you guys are doing your own research. Like, don't depend on me and to just tell y'all everything. Like, some things you just gotta do your own research on, and that'll help you out. Like, people just be like, oh, you didn't tell us that you needed this. Bro, just go to the website and do your research. Like, InTouch Credit Union. Like, if I don't tell y'all the website, post the website, just go Google it. Like, that's what the resources are there for, like, for you to use them. So when people be complaining about, oh, bro, why you didn't put this or say this, what y'all basically want me to tell y'all what time they close, what time they open, who to call to get the loan, who to talk to, what the this and that. Like, y'all don't be having no type of willpower to do anything on your own. So shout out to all my people that's really out there putting in their time, their effort to do everything on their own. Shout out to everybody that's getting approved for these loans. Shout out to everybody that's been getting these lessons. Shout out to everybody that's been learning something new and improving their life, because there's a lot of people out there that's not willing to do it, and they complain because they're not putting themselves in a position. So with that being said, InTouch Credit Union is giving personal loans, bad credit, up to $40,000 with just your signature. As long as you are a member, you don't have to be a member, but it'll be easier for you to be a member as long as you got those trade lines, as long as you got the debt, as long as you can show and prove on paper, which is your credit report, that you can manage money, you will get approved. All right, so with that being said, shout out to all my real King Hussle fans, supporters, and subscribers out there, because without y'all there would be no me. Y'all motivate me keep going, y'all motivate me keep dropping the sauce, and y'all motivate me keep y'all entertained. So shout out to all of y'all. Anybody out there that's tired of being broke, because it ain't no joke, let's get to work. FaceTime 101 limit gems are $1,000, but for limited time only, I'm doing it for $350. Yes, $350 Cash App or Bitcoin payment. Once the $350 is on your Cash App or Bitcoin balance, send me a screenshot, let me know your payment ready, and we will go from there. All right, no screenshot, no reply, no 21 questions, and please do not yo me. Also, make sure y'all tapping in to my getting y'all in-person lessons for $6,500. Meet me in Texas, or if I gotta come to you, you gotta pay for my flight and my hotel, and the out of town price, I think it's $7,500. I gotta check. So yeah, $7,500 if y'all want me to come out to y'all. $6,500 if y'all come in Texas to me. If y'all want to book me for any type of podcast, any type of show, anything like that, it's $6,000. It's $6,500. Make sure y'all tap into my credit mentorship for $2,500 hands-on. I'm gonna help you hands-on cleaning your credit, building your credit, personal and business, getting loans, credit cards, lines of credit, showing you what trade lines that you need. Because like I said, trade lines are not free, and I am not going to be paying for them for you. So understand that when it comes to getting trade lines, lines of credit, and things like that, it's going to be a little expensive depending on which ones that you want. So always understand that. And shout out to everybody who's been getting their credit mentorship for $2,500. Make sure y'all tap into the Telegram's New Age Credit Repair and the Millionaire Network. Still look for people for the production company. Still look for rappers, singers, models, producers, cameramen, and women. All right, we're gonna do a lot of skits, blogs, movies, music videos, traveling, networking, making money, and having fun. So hit me up on my IG. Let me see what you got. We'll go from there. Make sure you go follow my blog channels, King Hussle 2.0, No Rags, Just Riches, Milwaukee Made, King Hussle. King Hussle Live, dropping a lot of live content. Make sure you go follow my Twitch, H&E King Hussle. About to be live streaming. My King Hussle Live YouTube channel and Twitch channel go together. Make sure you go follow my clothing brand, clothing brand, Bouscular Department. That's Hustle Department and Friends, dropping joggers real soon, apparel and kids apparel. Make sure you go follow my reaction channel, King Hussle Crazy Reactions. We going up over there, we turning up over there. Make sure you go follow my rain channel, Sleeping with the Rain. For anybody out there that's ready to generate a positive financial frequency for themselves, go over there and tap in with that channel. Make sure you go follow my horror story channel, Goosebumps Horror Stories. Got a lot of good content over there. Diddy, diddler horror stories, all that good type of stuff like that. And make sure y'all tapping in, period, man. My music channel, King Hussle X1M, just dropped a new mixtape and a new single, Hustle and Flow and Miss Coleman. Go like, share, comment, subscribe, run them views up, the comments, and them likes up. And let's keep it going. Let's keep the show rolling, man. It's your boy, King Hussle. Y'all know how I get down in these videos. I'll see you at the next lesson or video. Go tap in with InTouch Credit Union, all right? Peace.